Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice and today we are watching To Be Hero X episode 10. In the last episode, Lucky Cyan was able to make it out of the orphanage and she started busking and performing to people on the street just to make some cash so she can get sneakers, new tights. And then eventually, unfortunately, people who used to worship her found her and started recording her. She started going viral a bit and her old followers started believing in her again. And she ran, but luckily or unluckily, depending how you look on it, she was found by a hero agency who was alerted of her by the reporter that once saved her. And so now she's a hero and she is performing live at a concert, but she never went back for her friend Luo, who helped her so much to get out of there. Even though she said she wanted to find him again, to save him, she didn't. And the only reason I can come up with as to why is that she was told he's dead. I think the dean told everyone in the world that Luo died in that car crash. And then he's just been keeping him in this room, deprived of everything, and trying to groom him into something he's not. Trying to manipulate him into hating Lucky Cyan. I don't really know what his goal is here, but I think the dean kind of wants revenge because his dream was taken from him. And at the end of the episode, Luo kind of had a breakdown after the dean whispered something in his ear. I don't know what he told him, but I want to know. And it seemed like Luo's power is manifesting as like this zombie virus thing because everyone in the orphanage under this purple haze, they're now acting like zombies. And I can't tell if the dean is as affected as everyone else or if he's still in control. But I'm really curious where the story is going because Lucky Cyan is so far removed from what's happening at the orphanage. Like, how are these things going to connect? How are they going to merge? How is she going to find out that Luo is still alive? I don't know, but I'm really excited to find out. So without further ado, let's get into it.
どうぞ、シアンか。入って待ってたよ。
すみません、クイーンさんと話し込んじゃって遅くなりました。
人見知りだったらと心配したが、もう先輩とも打ち解けたか。
Okay, so this is still a new
初対
thing.
面だと緊張します。
任務やイベントで一緒になるうちに親しくなる。それは新しい衣装と装備だ。ギターもバージョンアップさせた。
Oh, her guitar can transform?
音質が際立っているだけでなく、君の能力に共鳴してトランスフォームするよう最新技術で設計されている。
That's
どうだい？
cool.
君のイメージ戦略には。
Are you satisfied with your new character?
イメージ戦略？
They know what it means to be a hero. You have to act. A battle angel. That's a good pivot.
戦う天使になるべきです。うわー、このギター形が。
Oh, like a bow and
これ
arrow.
がさっき言った君だけのギターで唯一無二の武器だ。
戦ったことなんてありません。それにどうして私がこんな。
大丈夫よ。トレーニングは組んである。最短の時間で本物のヒーローになれるようにね。
一つ覚えておいてほしいことがある。絶対に自分の
Never
過去
mention
を
your
明かしては
past
ならない。
experiences to anybody.
噂とは恐ろしいものだからね。
I already hate how this hero agency is treating her. Oh, they're all so controlling.
ほら、早く乗って。
やっと終わった。
シアン、今日は大成功だったね。最後に言ってたのは誰のこと？家族かい？
お願い、連れてってほしい場所があるの。
それはまずいな。バレたらクビになる。
ちょっとだけだからお願い。
Oh, this is how she convinces him to go back to the orphanage. And this is how she's going to find Luo. Okay, so she didn't abandon him. It just hasn't been that long since she became a hero.
私を侮辱しに来たか。よく戻れたもの。お前が消えて信者も去った。
Trying to guilt her.
こんな苦労もすべてお前のおかげだ。
Years. So it has been years?
できる限りのことはします。事務所と相談してチャリティーライブを開いたり、他にも。
全人ぶるな。こんな夜更けに来たのは援助を申し出るためじゃないだろう。
ルオのこと事務所に調べても
Yep,
らったん
they
です。
did tell her.
それで
懺悔しに来たか。
死んだなんて信じません。
Yep, they told her he was dead. You knew it.
彼のことは忘れろ。分かっただろう。戻りなさい。
No, see, wouldn't that just convince him that she's looking for you?
お前の両親が死んだ航空事故の唯一の生存者。
Oh, your parents were on the same plane?
あの子が手にした幸運には代償が伴う。
あの子お守り売ってたよね。
She didn't crash the plane.
結構お金つぎ込んでた。
その 代償とは他人の不幸だ。
支援も消えて施設は寂れちゃっ
なんで施設にいたんだ。
そういえば家族の情報とか見たことない。
航空会社の友達が言ってたんだ。死んだ乗客の人数は搭乗者の数
Didn't match the manifest.
あんな事故で生き残れんのはシアンだけだよな。幸運の本質とは他人の不幸に決まってる。他の人は食いっぱぐれ。安よく道で金を拾えばどこかで金をなくす人が。
まさかの敗北。
相手は全く無名の人物。出来事ですよね。
つまりシアンの幸運は周囲の人間の不幸の上に成り立っているということですね。
What? This is insane.
先日ラッキーシアンの育った施設で集団食中毒が発生。この地区では先月も水道水から基準値を超える重金属が検出されています。
No.
呪われちまってる。施設の周りまで巻き込まれてるんだ。
It's not Lucky Xian.
施設どころか70区だって近づかない方がいいと思うよ。車で近くを通ったら木にぶつかったって。
This is Lu, isn't it? Because his whole thing before he came to the orphanage was bad luck. He was a calamity. This has to be Lu. Or him, or the dean. Is your power manifesting like this? Because of fear?
お前のせいで私の夢は砕け散ってしまったんだぞ。
It is. It's your power.
ミージンがシアンをヒーローとして育てたい。
なぜだ。シアンは私
ここから出た以上君の支配は受けない。あの子には素性を隠して平穏に暮らして欲しかったから君に託したのに。
Yeah, at least you confronted him about it.
もういい。最後に君に頼みがある。君の管理できる範囲でシアンの身の上が漏れないようにしてほしい。
Yeah, your power became this. Your husband left you. Oh my god. This is crazy. They're all blaming her for their decisions, their bad luck in life. So, first point I want to talk about, what the dean whispered to Lu was that Lucky Xian was the only survivor of the plane crash. And then he said it's because of her that his parents are dead, because her luck comes from misfortune. One, that is wild. That is crazy. Why in the world would you even think that? Because that is the only example you have right now. Because other than that, her luck was just luck for years at the orphanage. Nothing bad ever happened until she left. And I was thinking, you're blaming all the bad luck on her because she left. But I'm of one of two minds. Either one, at first I thought it was Lu, because Lu was the bad luck kid, the calamity, that something bad always happened at every orphanage he was at. But for years, nothing bad happened here. So I was thinking, maybe it's because her good luck was keeping everything happy and sunshines and rainbows, that once she left, all of his bad luck started to come into play. And maybe that was why. Or maybe it was just the way life goes. Sometimes bad things just happen. And Lucky Xian was here for years, making everything go well, making everything go lucky. And now she's not. So the luck isn't there, so of course the bad things are going to happen now, and it might seem more prevalent even if it really isn't, because you never had it before. So now you're just noticing every little thing as bad luck, but you can't attribute all of that to Xian. She's not even here. How could she possibly be using this to fuel her own luck if she's not even here? So I don't believe him in the slightest. I don't think her luck comes from other people's misfortune. No way. People lose jobs all the time. People get sick all the time, and it comes out of nowhere. And it's not anyone's fault. Old buildings, stuff breaks down, pipes burst. Like, this stuff happens. And maybe because Lucky Xian was here, it didn't happen for years. And now that she's gone, it's happening all at once, it seems. But I can't believe you would ever blame her. Ridiculous. Even if it's proven later on that that is how her luck works, that she takes the misfortune of others and transforms it into luck for herself, that would be absolutely wild if true.
まだ下がってる。信頼値は最低を更新。順位を上げるどころか県外になってしまうかも。問題はランキングだけじゃありません。ソールドアウトしたライブのチケットも半分がキャンセルに。
People are refunding her concert tickets now because they're believing what they see and hear on the internet. So it's crazy how fast everything can flip on you. Like, she was soaring, she was going places, and now all it took was doubt and fear, and now she's on her way to the bottom. Absolutely crazy.
記者会見を開いてちゃんと真実を伝えます。
真実
The truth is the only way out of this.
私の身の上と施設での出来事をすべて。
世の噂しているのは真実ではないというのか。君は航空事故の生存者であり、養護施設では聖女として幸運を。
But she wasn't selling good fortune.
決して悪意はありま
Adults
せんでし
used
た。
her.
誰がそんなことを気にする。人々は事実を見て想像し、それが真実となる。
だからみんなの
But
考
it's a
えを
part
変え
of the truth that people need to consider.
自分がなぜ生まれながらに幸運の力を持っているか説明できるの
No,
か。
no one can explain why they were born with their power.
望みはあります。
クイーンさん
Queen.
すごく心配してたのよ。
見ません。幸運を届けられなくて。
逆よ。あなたの歌声のおかげで持ち直せたの。
You brought me out of my depression.
これほど早く立ち直れるとは私としても嬉しい。
人々の関心は当時世間を震撼させたあの凄惨な航空事故に向いていると言えます。そしてシアンの境遇、幸運の力のゆえん、その答えがそこにある。
Kennen.
分かってる。根っ
By you?
だな。ああ、また懲りず。
Did the reporter find out the reason for the plane crash?
渡しておくものがある。
フライトレコーダーの記録音声を施設
A
の院長が持
recording.
っているはず。
Why would the reporter give that to the dean?
70区全体が地獄と化してる。その信頼値なら他のヒーローが行くべきよ。
私の真実、私が自分で取り戻す。
Yeah, you go, girl.
またシアンが無茶。
Let
行
her.
かせてやれ。
Mhm.
形勢逆転のチャンスだから。
みんなどうしちゃったの？体についてるのは一体何？
Wow, so it's spread, not just at the orphanage, it's everywhere. This purple stuff, right? I really just can't figure out what this power is doing. Wow, that was cool.
まさかライブでの発言がこんな騒動を引き起こした上に70区に恐怖を蔓延させると。
It caused fear to
恐怖はずっ
erupt.
とあった
So
さ。
that's what it
シアン
is,
は
it's
きっかけを
fear.
与えたに過ぎない
I thought it was a
人
power
は
being
簡単に幸
awoken
運を
inside
信
the
じるが
dean
不運
because
に
of
襲われ
fear.
ればすぐに恐怖する生き物。
I guess I just didn't realize fear was an infection, like a virus that could spread like this. I just assumed people could get power from fear, like people can get power from trust. Oh, if you hit the substance, you can free them. Where are you getting your arrows from? Are they just... is she manifesting them? The dean. No, this is not her fault. This is your own fault. She's not running. She's spraying her good luck. Oh, that's smart. This is so cool. I will say I do miss the 3D. Oh my god. So corrupted. But yeah, I do miss the 3D art, but this is still very beautiful. Very well done. Yep, eat him with your guitar. Just keep whacking him. Oh, she broke it. I think it's gonna guide you to Lu though. Or maybe it didn't. Okay.
シェアやっぱり君か君が悪運の元凶なんだろう
No, it doesn't.
純粋そうな見た目にさ
Oh man, you were corrupted by the
ヒーローが嫌だっ
dean.
て言ってたよねなら今は
She became a hero for you because you wanted to become a
君が逃げ出した
hero.
せいでここの人たちは君の幸運の犠牲になった見捨てられ俺の両親も君のせいで
違うのずっとあなたの行方を探してた
じゃあ俺はなんで不幸なんだ全部君のせいだろ
Oh, Alright, she's lucky. God, no! I wanted him to hear it too because I'm sure it would have said something that would have disproved this theory of the Deans.
幸運もここまでみたいだな。
ルオ、これを見て。幸運の呪いをぶち壊してくれたでしょ。もう一度お願い。
Oh. She's throwing it so it will hit the right thing, just like before. Oh, he did hit her. Oh, how in the world did that bring it back to life? I know she's lucky, but... Oh my god, their parents were sitting right next to each other. Oh, it was your father that's saying to make sure she wasn't sad at the end.
この子はまだこの世界をちゃんと見てない。でも私たちの分まで生きてほしい。
Wow. It's because everyone on that plane wanted her to live, so she did. That's why. And then they met all those years later. And that's why she's heard. That's why she heard the song before, because his dad sang it. And that's why he knows it, because his dad would sing it to him. Oh, this is so sad. Now you know the truth. Vidin lied. So it has been years. Wow. Of course, because people know the truth now, the real truth. But damn, how quickly everything changes in an instant. People change their opinion. Oh, you officially named this energy fear, so it didn't have a name before.
最終的に幸運は僕らに微笑んだ。
あまり油断しないことだな。恐怖を利用しようとする者は他にもいる。
Secretly looking into fear. This is the warehouse. Yeah. And that was To Be Hero X episode 10. It almost got me. My tears. My eyes were tearing up, especially at that end when we finally learned the truth about the plane crash and why Xion survived. And it was all because everybody on that plane put their trust into this baby, that the baby would survive, because that's what you do. You always want the youngest person to survive the most because they haven't truly lived yet. And of course, if you got everyone on that plane to trust and believe in this girl that she will survive, of course it saved her, because that's just how this world works. Incredible. I love that it was a happy thing. It was tragic still, but all of these people wanted this girl to survive, and so she did. And that is how her power was born, as being lucky. And Lu's own parents were sitting right next to her. They're the ones that started it. They're the ones that gave her the song. Her love of music basically probably started in that moment, because she's just internalized the song her whole life. And of course Lu did too, because he grew up listening to his father sing that. And then to pass that song on to Xion and to have her sing it for the world, it was beautiful. And I can't believe how the Dean twisted Lucky Xion's power to make it a bad thing, a selfish thing. To make it seem like she was stealing the luck from everyone else and causing misfortune in her wake, just so she would be lucky. And the thing is, I think the Dean really believed that. I don't think it was like a ploy or anything. I think he truly believed that Lucky Xion did that and ruined his life. He blamed her for everything, and he was so blinded to the truth that he made others believe it too. Even poor Lu. And I was iffy on the timeline of things, so it was years. She went years without visiting the orphanage, years without seeing Lu, which makes much more sense as to how the Dean could possibly manipulate Lu, because it was years. It wasn't just a couple days or a couple weeks or even months, years. And I still can't believe she didn't ever really search for him. I know they told her he was dead, but wouldn't you still want to search? Wouldn't you still want to see with your own eyes? Wouldn't you know, because you were in that situation, that the Dean is doing awful things to children, forcing them to be who they don't want to be? Wouldn't you think maybe the Dean is doing this to punish me for what I did? But I guess that's not how Lucky Xian thinks, because it's just not her character. And I understand that completely, but I think she should have visited the orphanage as soon as possible. As soon as she was able to get Lu out, once she had those resources, that's when she should have visited and seen for her own eyes if he was dead or not. But I can't blame her too much, you know? She's a kid too. But interesting also that this fear, was it created with the Dean? Like, it obviously started there and it spread. It's interesting that they just named it in this episode. They named it fear. Like, it didn't have a name before, which is weird to me because I feel like it did. I didn't feel ever that the existence of fear and trust was a new thing. It seems like an old thing because it's so ingrained in this world, but I guess it's newer than I thought. And people are doing research into it, including the reporter and this hero agency guy, whoever he is, I never got his name. And we were shown the workshop of the new Isol, where he used to work with his friends. And the father of his friend that was murdered was shown. So he is going to be in this story moving forward. I thought he looked familiar when I first saw him in his 3D animation, but then I don't think we'd actually seen him before that moment. But I think he's going to be important moving forward. I think he's probably going to... I can't quite tell because I don't know his character that much. We didn't spend a lot of time with him. I feel like if he's looking into fear as well as what's being implied here, is he looking into it because he wants to utilize it for himself because of what happened to his son? Because that's still unresolved. His son's killers were never found. They're dead, but the guy behind it all is still alive. So obviously, this father has a vendetta and he is out to get someone, Uncle Rock. Even though I don't think he knows it's Uncle Rock yet. But I love how this also ties into the previous story. That was great. And I think because we introduced Queen in this episode and she's the reporter's daughter who wanted to be the top hero, I think we're going to transition into her storyline now because I think it would be odd if we went back to Isol's. I don't think that makes any sense. But also one thing I am confused about. So we know that Isol's story arc happened before Ling, aka Nice. Lucky Xian, did this happen before Isol? I thought it would have. I thought we were going backwards in time, but now I'm not too sure because this is the workshop where Isol's friend died and his father is in it right now. So is Lucky Xian's story congruent, happening at the same time as Isol's? I don't know. But it's really cool. I love the way this show is doing storytelling. It's fascinating. It really keeps me intrigued. And this episode went by so fast. And it was fast, very fast, giving us information too. And that's one thing about To Be Hero X that I love and hate. It goes so fast. It's hard to get all that information and to really process it because it's just constant. It's crazy. But I also kind of love it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like and subscribe and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!